So I'd like to see 8 there right now. And that would be great because then he can build that nexus. He's got 8 to start production or to start mining, so he gets a quick income. Because his front is so blocked that there's no way to transfer probes here, right? So I would like to see that warp prism full as opposed to only picking up 1. But the point is that he's expanded and now he's bypassed this block at the front, which is great because let's take a look at what Mrs. Slick sees. How does she know that he... Hold on a second. Oh, there's Mrs. Slick. Okay. Mrs. Slick has no idea that he's expanded here. No idea. As far as she knows, he's still stuck in here. He's still stuck in his little home base because she's such an awesome, slick person that he cannot get out. Right? He can't get out. So she thinks he's completely boxed in. She might know that he's not boxed in if she would spend some money on, an observer. Which it sounds like she may have. Yep, there she goes. Now let's look at the everyman cam. Oh, and look at this. So now Ziggy realizes that he probably has nothing to worry about by attacking. Right? Mrs. Slick doesn't have an army? Oh yeah. Beauty. Go, Ziggy, go! Nice. Nice warping. Take out those probes. Take out that cannon. Oh, excellent. Great play. So this is the other thing that I really want everybody to take away from watching Ziggy play these 3 games is if you can make sure, especially that your opponent cannot bring his cannons forward, let's take a look at that again. You know that he can't build his cannons anymore forward. He can't come anymore. Don't get so obsessed with all this stuff up here that you just throw yourselves on the bull's horns. Don't just sacrifice yourself over and over and over again trying to beat this down. Instead, why not do a nice little drop in the back door? Take out his main base, right? Beauty. Very nice. So now Mrs. Slick has got a little brave, but look at this nice army waiting for them. Okay, Ziggy, go take him out, buddy. Nice. Now with an army of this size, those cannons, I don't think they can do anything. Mrs. Slick thinks she's so safe back there, but not gonna happen. Now I have that army tab up just so you guys can see what a huge difference there is. Just enormous. Just enormous. So Ziggy's attacking now, but notice he waited till the time was right. Didn't just panic and throw units at this wall. Just build up an army, wait till the time is right, and then attack. And because he's got 4 gates up, he can warp in more units, and he's in good shape. In the meantime, back at Mrs. Slick's home base, she's being destroyed. What is it they use to pick up oil? I think it's diapers, right? When they have those oil spills down in the Gulf of Mexico or whatever, and it's I think they buy thousands and thousands and thousands of diapers. I don't know, for some reason they're extremely oil absorbent. I don't know. Anyways, Ziggy's one massive diaper on Mrs. Slick's oil spill. Just mopping her up like it ain't nothing. I'd also like to point out this ridiculous nexus placement. Have you ever seen someone build a nexus behind their mineral line? I've never seen that. Absolutely never. It's hilarious. If you're wondering why it's a bad idea to put your nexus behind there, well, there's a reason why these minerals are concave like that, so that when you put your nexus here, it's equal distance for all the workers. Look how far these poor guys over here have to go. All this way. That's not fair. That's not fair. They're all getting paid the same thing. All these workers, they all get paid the same. But these poor guys, they have to go a long way to get to work. It's just not right. Okay, what's going on up here? What's going on up here? Nothing. Ziggy's just making sure that Mrs. Slick isn't spreading her oily goo anywhere else. Oh. And Ziggy's gonna... Is he gonna take him out now? Go, Ziggy, go. Nice focus firing. Beautiful. Beautiful focus firing. Nice control. And let's see how his expansion's doing. Not great. Like to see a little more production out of there. If he had filled up his warp prism when he brought it over, he could have at least 12 going here, and his income would be a lot higher. I mean, he's got the money, but wouldn't hurt to have a little more. Ooh, nice. I just want to rewind that for 1 second, because I think he goes in and snipes the pylon. Let's just take a look. I think he snipes both the pylons. Nope. Yeah. There goes one. Oh, backs off. Nice control. Take out the other pylon. Oh, no, he's going for the work. Haha. Great control, though. Nice to not overcommit. Oh, I think I went back too far. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I went back too far. I think his next attack, he does snipe that last pylon, which is brilliant. I just want to watch the brilliant Ziggy happen. Okay, nice warping. There you go. Snipe it. Snipe it. And the pylon is going down. Awesome. Awesome. Very good. Now, I don't know if Ziggy knows about... look at him run. You can't run. Oh, yeah, he ran. Okay. But now this whole part's going to fall. So that's great. But see, what Ziggy really here demonstrated for us is that just because he's in your base doesn't mean you have to panic. Take your time. He's at a disadvantage. You're not. He spent all that money on buildings. You spend that money on army units, right? Very good. And Mrs. Slick, for some reason, again, is putting a nexus behind her mineral line. I really don't understand that. Maybe she figures that if it's behind the mineral line, that if a scout comes in, he won't see it. As if you wouldn't see like 20 probes mining away here. Anyway. Alright, let's speed it up and let's watch Mr. Ziggy, our hero, crush the oil slick Miss Slick. Come on, Ziggy. You're just trying to figure out where she is. Let's see his cam. Yeah, you don't know where she is. Moving around. Go. Go. Top left. Top left. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. Alright, he got her. He got her. Unless he doesn't see because she's behind the mineral line. Oh, no. Oh, wait. No, he's not going to fall for that, is he? Oh, the slippery Miss Slick. Oh! Come on, Ziggy. She's right there. Oh, my God. Can you believe that actually worked? Okay, okay. So, Ziggy is awesome, and he knows how to destroy the cannon rush. But who would expect this kind of slippery behavior? Oh, he spotted it. He spotted it. Okay, now she's going to go down. Now she's going to go down. That kind of building placement is just inexcusable, right? Take that crap out. Let's get that done. Good. Game's almost over. Ziggy has this problem solved. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Ziggy, for referring to you as a diaper. The analogy just kind of got out of hand. I thought it would work at first, but then it just kind of got gross. Oh, look at that scout. Very nice, buddy. Very nice. So now Ziggy's found the other nexus that's stuck behind the mineral line for some reason. Look at him pound away on those probes. Oh, trying to run, trying to run. Fight, fight, dude, fight. Turn around, fight. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Ah, he's dead. That's okay, because the massive Stalker army is just gonna finish cleaning up this oil spill, and this was the last that we'll have to see of Mrs. Slick. So as we watch this game come to an end here, I'd like to once again give thanks to Ziggy. Big ups to Ziggy. Wonderful to see a player. Ziggy, at the time of these games, was in bronze. I'm not sure if he still is or not. But really nice to see that kind of problem solving where he identifies an issue that he's having a bit of a hard time with and then works on a solution to that. And thanks for sharing that with us so that we can also find the correct way to fix our mistakes. So we're going to just do a really brief review here. What did we learn? First of all, I'd like to recommend that if you're worried about, well, actually forget about it. Not even if you're not worried. Let's put down a building right away, our first building near our choke. Just so we have that free scouting, all we have to do is glance at our mini-map and we'll get to see if anyone's coming or going, right? So let's make sure we get that done right away. Secondly, from game 2, we can really follow the example that Ziggy gave us when he was able to scout that first building going down, grab 6 workers, and just take that building out. Don't worry about attacking the other the other probe that's planting new buildings until you've gotten rid of those buildings. You can force a bunch of cancels. You might be able to just take that building out, and that's 100 mineral that the other guy's out. But really focus on the buildings, and I'll tell you, there's nothing more frustrating to your opponent than having the buildings he's putting up being knocked down by a bunch of probes. So yeah, from game 2, follow Ziggy's example on that. But don't get distracted by the other worker. Make sure you take out that building before you move on to anything else. With regards to this third game, even though Ziggy, as he mentioned, kind of didn't really know what to do in the first game, notice that he really got his nerves under control. He took his time. He wasn't rash. He wasn't in a rush to attack that that infestation that was in his base, so to speak. But rather he just built up his army because he knew that if she had that, all those cannons, that he would be the one with the mobile army and not her. So excellent decision making by Ziggy. We really appreciate those examples. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the videos, please subscribe and hit that little like button at the bottom. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave it in the comments section, or you can always send an email to sc2mistakes@gmail.com. So this is Agamemnon signing off for SC2 Mistakes, where you get to learn from our mistakes. Thanks again, guys. See you later.